Hey, it's Tamika's of Mission Dorothy. I am Tamika's Williams. I am the founder of Mission Dorothy and Mission Dorothy, the podcast. I am the host. And so at Mission Dorothy, our goal is to help women to build the confidence in order for them to feel at home within themselves. And from that place, create a life that is free, authentic, and fully yours. All right. So that's what I do here. That's what I do here at Mission Dorothy and Mission Dorothy, the podcast. If you listen to the podcast, I have several episodes there where I am giving you insight and resources that you can implement today in order to live a more authentic life, but most importantly, reconnect with your authentic self, which is home, and to be able to create a free and authentic and life that is fully authentically yours. Right? So I wanted to come on because I have a current series on the podcast called the Unfiltered Letters. And with Unfiltered Letters, what it is I wanted to create a series that will kind of like shake those who need it the most, right? And so in my first episode, it is called So You Think You Grown. So you think you grown? So you think you grown? Right? So you think you're grown, and the purpose of it is for girls 13 through 18 who may be having some behavioral issues, right? Who's acting way above their age, who may be smoking, they may be drinking, they may be acting out, anger, fighting, being disrespectful to their parents, so caught up in social media where they're comparing themselves and their self-worth. Girls who are allowing boys to disrespect them or disrespect their body. But really, the episode is for everybody because I think that we all have a portion in us that we may not have seen in a long time, didn't know that was still there, but could possibly connect with the episode. So with Unfiltered Letters, I am doing 13 through 18. Then I'll be doing 18 through, let me get it together, 13 through 17, which is already done and live. Then I will be doing next 18 through 18 to 21. After 18 to 21, it'll be 25, 30, 40, and 50. Okay, so each episode also comes with a downloadable workbook that you can also use. And it comes with a second episode that breaks down the letter so that you can really understand what I'm trying to get, the messages that I'm trying to get across to you. Right? So the series is you have your first episode, which is the actual letter. That letter is being read as if I am your older self. Right? And I'm letting you know the things you need to change. I'm letting you know what life is like as your older self if you don't change. Right? And so, so the first episode is me, reading acting out the letter. Right? The second episode is a real talk down where I am breaking down the lessons from the letter. And then you have the opportunity to go to my website, missiondorothy.com, and there you can download the companion workbook to each episode. Okay, so currently the 13 through 17-year-old episode is out. I have gotten some feedback from some older individuals who are not 13 through 17, and they enjoyed the episode and was able to get something positive out of the episode. So again, even though it is geared toward girls 13 to 17, you may find yourself, you may see a part of yourself in that episode as well. Okay. So I wanted to come just to kind of share that with you guys. If you know anyone who work with girls, maybe in the juvenile court system, who works with, who's a teacher and work with maybe middle school, high school, a counselor, a social worker in the schools, please share the episode with them because it's free, right? And so all they have to do is just really look up Mission Dorothy, the podcast, on Apple, Spotify, Podbean, pretty much anywhere, and send the link to the young lady, right? In the workbook, I do have a page directly for parents, guardians, and professionals who work with children. So it kind of gives you a little overview of how you can utilize the podcast episode to sit and process the letter with the young lady, right? To process it with her, so she's not going about it by herself, right? But if she is going about it by herself, then I have some I'm really just helping her to understand how to get the best out of the workbook, but also to understand that the workbook is just step one, and there are other steps that she would need to take in order to create positive change in her life. So again, if you are a parent, guardian, probation officer, social worker, school counselor, a young lady who can benefit, please don't hesitate to go and look up the podcast episode so that you can send that to her. Okay. And again, the workbook is on my website. I am asking for, I think it's about $12 and some change, because it's a 50-page workbook, and it did take me some time and effort to put that workbook together. Okay, so the workbook is downloadable. I won't be mailing anything to you. You will get it as soon as you pay for it. All right, and so again, thank you so much for taking the time out to just listen to this message. But definitely go and check out my podcast. There are several episodes that are geared toward anyone, as far as age. I'll probably say maybe 15 and up or older, right? And so when we think about what Mission Dorothy is, the goal here of Mission Dorothy is, again, to help women to find the confidence to live an authentic life for themselves, right? And often we lose our way sometimes, right? Life hits, trauma hits, losses hits, a lot of things come, and it ends up, causing us to become disconnected from our authentic self. But one thing I do want you to know is that your authentic self is always there. It's always there. She has never went anywhere. She's just covered up with whatever the trials and tribulations have been in your life. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna stop right there because I could talk forever. So please take time out to check out the episode. Again, if you know a young lady who can benefit, please look up the episode and send her a link. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, and I'll see you later. Bye.